It's almost here, the countdown on until Oregon's new drug possession law goes into effect. At 5 o'clock, I'm Jeff Gianolo.
I'm Elizabeth Din. With just 2 days left, Portland Police Chief Bob Day is breaking down how officers will enforce this while out on the streets and digging deeper into how exactly this will work. Joelle Jones live now with the latest from law enforcement. So take us through this, Joelle.
Well, Jeff, Liz, in less than 48 hours, officers will be using these deflection data sheets to arrest people caught using drugs openly on our streets. Though we found out today, deflection is not always on the table. In fact, after limited holiday hours on Sunday and Monday, and with no center to take people to until at least mid-October, Chief Day says officers will only be able to offer deflection between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Arresting people to try and change addiction behavior is not the answer, but there is a role for interrupting that behavior.
Starting Sunday, Portland Police Chief Bob Day says officers can offer deflection to adults who are found with small amounts of controlled drugs like meth and fentanyl if they have no other charges, warrants, or holds, are medically stable, nonviolent, and can agree to deflection instead of jail. He warns the return to criminalization comes with a risk.
There's a high likelihood that people may have medical conditions that could lead to serious reactions, maybe even death in custody.
If a person meets requirements, officers will call the county's deflection dispatch to provide basic information, determine eligibility, and connect them to mobile outreach. But according to the chief's memorandum, due to limited behavioral health capacity, deflection is only an option between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Monday through Friday, meaning anyone found in possession outside that window will be taken to jail. A person will also go to jail if the behavioral health team does not arrive within 30 minutes of the officer's call.
There is certainly a lack of equity in that, but I would argue that it's not necessarily uncommon. I'm not saying it's right.
We're told people who are offered deflection will be required to answer all peer questions, sign a release, accept referrals to services, and engage with at least one within 30 days. If they fail, they will not be eligible for deflection and could be arrested if caught with drugs again within that 30-day window. But what about repeat offenders?
If we are constantly taking the same people into custody, even if they are participating in the deflection process, that's not going to be sustainable, and we may have to go ahead and take them to jail.
Now today, Chief Day acknowledged that they have about 200 less officers than the Bureau had when they were previously enforcing these drug possession laws, though he says his team is committed to enforcing this to the best of their ability. I did ask the district attorney's office if they're ready for the influx of people who are either opting out of deflection or are ineligible. They say they're not only ready, but they are committed to prosecuting these cases. You can read their full statement and reaction from local providers at KOIN.com. Live in downtown Portland, I'm Joelle Jones, KOIN 6 News.
All right, Joelle, you mentioned deflection, and deflection plans vary county by county and had to be thrown together over the past few months, and that caused some real problems and issues. Big issues here in Multnomah County, where the opening of the deflection center has now been delayed at least a month. Experts say getting deflection ready soon is important for the recovery process.
Jails are not a necessary step in connecting people with treatment. In fact, oftentimes there can be more damage. There can be further traumatization or deepening of beliefs like, I'm not enough, I'm not worthy of inclusion in community, and other things that drive compulsive substance use patterns.
And while some have called for the deflection center to be delayed even longer, others, such as Mayor Wheeler, are calling it to open as soon as possible. And we're going to bring you all the updates when that opening is announced.